everyone, welcome to another vlog here on the World of Coasters. Today, myself and Louise have ventured up to Alton Towers. So it's the 1st of July, it is the third time we've been here this season already. We're here for 2 days, we're doing like a long weekend, we're doing Thursday, Friday. And then we're back here next week with Louise's friend for her birthday. Probably won't be vlogging it, and we're somewhat umming and ahhing about the possibility of doing Blackpool, but that's yet to be decided.
I think it will happen.
Probably, just a day trip, 10 till 6.
It's not a long day, so yeah.
Anyway, like I say, it's a Thursday, it's nice and quiet at the moment. It was busy down at the car park, but Alton Towers just eats the crowds up. It is a massive park if you haven't been here. We're just cutting across the grass. We decided that we'd like to go over to David Walliams' World to get Gangsta Granny done first. We did that last time first, but we've been looking at the queues throughout the week while we were in Norfolk, and actually it's been getting like a 65-70 minute queue. Yeah. So we'd rather get that one done first thing.
We did it once because it broke down.
Yeah. So join us today, guys, as we go around Alton Towers and have a look at the park now that the Mardi Gras event has finished. Right, so we're just coming up past the tower where they're doing the renovation work, and a gauge on the crowds. To be honest, the majority of people head towards X sector to go on the Smiler, or they go towards the Wicker Man, so heading up to the back of the park isn't a bad idea. So the plan is we're going to go Gangsta Granny, then we're going to head over to 13 and Rita, get them done, and then hopefully catch the Sky Ride if it's open, over towards the Forbidden Valley. Failing that, we're going to have to walk down past the Wicker Man towards Duel and Nemesis.
I'm really excited for Wicker Man.
I am.
I love Wicker Man.
I'm getting out of breath going up this little tiny hill. Oh God, so unfit. Yeah, but I don't think we're going to be waiting long for Gangsta Granny, maybe a 10-15 minute queue, or if we're lucky like the other time we came here, walk on.
That was so lucky though.
Yeah. Over here is where they had one of the Mardi Gras stages. They've currently got like a sign around it. The Mardi Gras literally ended a few days ago, so that's why they've all ripped it down. I wonder if they'll be going anything else going there in a few days' time. I think they've got some sort of summer event. So, by the looks of it, not many people head up towards David Walliams' World at the start of the day. So, should you want to get this one done, definitely tick it off first on the list. You're kind of close to some of the other coasters, like I say. Dark Forest is just behind us, so we'll hopefully get on Rita. Have we been on Rita this season? No, we haven't. We'll have to get on Rita. Obviously, we've got the Alton Towers dungeon over here, which we haven't decided if we're going to do tomorrow or next week when we come here.
I think we will do it within the next 2 weeks.
Yes, definitely. Anyway, we're going to head in towards Gangsta Granny, the ride in the David Walliams area of the park. They've still got street performers here, if not a little bit less than normal.
Hiya.
Good morning. So it's not too busy here when you first get here. Obviously, you've got the carousel, the Royal Carousel, the temporary Flavio's Fabulous Fandango, which I really enjoy. I really want to do that again today. And of course the showpiece Gangsta Granny the Ride, which is off behind Raj's shop. Oh, and I've just forgotten the Raj's Bottom Burt Towers, which we haven't actually done yet. Looks like there's much less in the way of street performers today, like they had a lot more on the first opening weeks of the year. Anyway, we're going to jump on this one, guys. We'll see you when we get off the ride. It's time to go rob the crown jewels on Gangsta Granny the Ride. Covered in jewels and open. So we've just come off of Gangsta Granny the Ride, and you come out through Raj's shop, which is fitted out all like a corner shop you'd find in the UK. Pretty good deals here. Louise is just pointing out some of the old Gangsta Granny prints, which is pretty cool. They've got all these signs for the absolutely amazing Raj's deals. There's no Raj here at the moment. He's currently outside the shop. He normally roams around and interacts with the people in the shop.
Customers.
Yep, they've got loads of Gangsta Granny merch. These mugs look new since last weekend. Rob and roll. Not badly priced, even £9. You obviously get the annual pass discount on there. Lots of David Walliams merch. and lots of theming in here. Like, look at this, some like newspapers, just cardboard boxes. Makes the shop look amazing. I am really impressed with how they managed to fit that ride in that show building. It is not a big show building at all. Basically, what you see from the corner just here, all the way over to there, is the show building. It is tiny. The use of like the rooms, the roller shutter doors, just makes the ride really good. It's like 5 minutes long thereabouts. So I just think they've done a really good job at, like, you know, how they've fat it in. Anyway, we're going to take a ride on Flavio's Fabulous Fandango, which is one of the temporary attractions here. The Sizzler, I do love these. It's only temporary, but I'd like them to make it more permanent. There is like some more permanent queue in here, but you've got to remember, this queue that we're currently in was the queue for Toadstool's, I think it was a Toadstool swing. It was a Cherroplane ride, which is no longer here. So I wonder if they'll be bringing that back next year, or whether the Sizzler will be staying for a few seasons. Also, we're just going past the old Alton Towers Theatre. They've had loads of shows in here over the years, including the Magic Show and the Ice Age 4D cinema. So we've done Fabulous Fandango, or Flavio's Fabulous Fandango. Basically a walk-on, quite slow operations on that one. They were in no rush to get it going. We're just going to come out and head towards Rita and 13. We aren't looking at queue times as such. I don't know whether I should maybe get the app out. The Dungeons doesn't look like it's open as of yet. Still quite quiet around here, but the queue for Gangsta Granny now is all the way outside, very near the entrance. So yeah, if you want to get that one done, it's well worth a ride, isn't it? It's good. What we got? Sensations Crispies. Good treats today. Like I say, we're going to head over into the Dark Forest and have a look at Rita and 13. Also get the refillable mug filled up. The Dark Forest, and it looks like at the moment Rita might be suffering some downtime. There are maintenance on site at the moment, so hopefully it won't be long. We'll have a look at the queue and make our decision from there. So we've just come off of Rita. Only had a 20-minute queue for that there. Like, yeah, it was a good timing getting there when the breakdown had just finished. We probably waited about 5 minutes while it was broken down. So yeah, I don't mind waiting that long for it. If it's over half an hour, it's not really worth it. But I actually like Rita. It's all right. It's got a good launch. It's nothing amazing, but I don't know why people give it so much stick. Like, it's okay. Better than like Spinball or something like that. Anyway, we're going to head down towards the Wicker Man now. The original plan was we were going to go over towards Forbidden Valley via the Sky Ride, but the queues are all really long. 13 has an hour-long queue, so we're not going to bother at the moment. So let's go see the Wicker Man, see if Big Bob wants to see it ridden. So currently the Wicker Man is advertising a 50-minute queue, which isn't too bad. It is in the extension, and I was thinking, oh, that's longer than 50 minutes. Though since we last visited, they're actually loading every single row on the Wicker Man now, so you can just see one going up the hill, and there is no need for social distancing in between the rows now, which increases the capacity substantially. So yeah, it probably isn't far off of 50 minutes. However, we've decided that we're going to come back in about an hour or two once the morning rush has gone, because
lunchtime's a really good time to get Wicker Man done.
A lot of people head towards this one and the Smiler when the park first opens. So as you can see, it is quite a long queue at the moment, so we can probably get on this later in a couple of hours. Probably about half-hour queue thereabouts. So we're going to brave that, but for now we're going to head over to Congo Canyon, get on Congo River Rapids, the Runaway train and Duel, and then maybe get up to Forbidden Valley for Nemi. Big Bob will have to wait for now. As we enter Katanga Canyon now, I think the first rider call is going to be Congo River Rapids. Yep. It's quite a murky day. It isn't cold, it's probably about 20 degrees at the moment. It's meant to get to a high of 21 today. So we're going to jump on the river rapids. It's not a super soaker by no means. Still got the one-way system all the way along here, and they've actually got a gate at the end now, so you can't come back through, which I don't really understand, to be honest, because this path is plenty wide enough for two-way traffic.
And also, if they're letting full capacity on things like Wicker Man, what's the difference?
Yeah, well, we don't know. They'll probably eventually change it back. It will be interesting to see if they leave the path going under the Wicker Man open. We're going to have to try this out today. It doesn't seem to be working through the whole season. Apparently it works with masks on, but whenever we've tried to use the new face recognition photo pass thing, it doesn't work, and I'm reckoning it because you're having to wear a mask on the rides. As expected, the queue for the Congo River Rapids is a walk-on, so we'll see it when we get off the ride. They were obviously expecting it to be busy today because they've got all of the extension queue open, and they've decided to put padlocks on every single one of the gates so you can't do any cut-throughs, which is annoying because it's a really long queue for this ride. So we've got quite a walk before we actually get to it, but it will be a walk-on. A nice quick ride on the Congo River Rapids there. Can't go wrong with it. I swear to God, they've really made the rapids a bit more violent this year. The same with the one at Full Park. And we're actually being blessed with a little bit of sunshine now. The sky is slowly turning blue. So next we're going to go on the Runaway train, assuming it's running. Oh, it is running. I was just about to say I haven't seen it running, but it is actually running, so we'll jump on that and then we'll head down to Duel to have a age-old battle between Luke and Louise as to who will win.
Me.
It's always me. One thing I've really noticed about today is you're starting to get school trips coming back into the park, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's a good few like large groups of kids that I imagine on their coaches that I imagine are part of school trips. But still, the park eats up the queues. With Alton Towers, it is the UK's largest theme park, so you know the car park may look full, but there's plenty to do here, and it's such a big park. It does never feel busy like the likes of Thorpe Park and Chessington. When they're busy, boy do you know it. So here we go, the 1992 Runaway train. This ride is as old as me, and by the looks of it, they haven't got the extension open, so it is currently out the entrance, but that's only a couple of cycles. So we'll see you when we get off of the Mack-powered coaster, Runaway train, John Wardley's first coaster designed at this park. Doesn't love a ride on a classic Mack-powered coaster. 3-lap special because it's so quiet. Like I said, it's coming out the entrance, but it's literally like one train's worth of people. Waited about 5 or 10 minutes for that. You can't complain. I just love the Runaway train here. It's very reminiscent of the Mack-powered one that's found at Europa Park. It's a very similar length layout and all that. I just love it. It's a really good powered main train coaster. Anyway, we're now heading down into the dark depths of Gloomy Wood as we head towards Duel. I think this was 1994. Oh, this might have been 92 as well. 92 or 94. Put it in the comments if you know, because I can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, this is the haunted house here, obviously with the laser blasters. They've done a bit of work on the inside of this one. I'll have a show, I'll give you a show when we get into the queue. But obviously on this one, we have to destroy Louise, so we can't film on this one because I'm too busy being a laser pro, yeah. So we'll see you when we get off of Duel. The haunted house strikes back. Whoa. So it's it's been a little while since we last filmed. We actually got 2 rides on Duel there, and we just had a stop off for lunch. We're heading in towards the Forbidden Valley now to get a ride on the B&M Nemi. I think it was advertising a 45-minute queue. However, it's got good operations on Nemi. It's quite a high cap ride, 32 riders per car.
They don't put the slow workers on that.
Yeah, so we're going to get down to that and get on that. So let's go over to Nemesis. So I don't know whether it would be considered a good thing or a bad thing, but all of the maze stuff for Project 42 is gone, and that was removed at the beginning of the season. However, they haven't put any back. They've got some of the old stuff over this end. But maybe it means either a new maze is coming for 2021, or maybe next season they're looking at reopening this. Maybe, hopefully, one day. It's a waste of a show building. It wasn't a bad ride. Like, people give it a lot of jip, like saying it wasn't scary and all that, but it was still a good ride. I don't care what people said. Like, the drop towers weren't anything too forceful, but it was relatively good. It was no worse.
Like I've been on it.
Well, I only went in it once, but it's no worse than Darren Brown's Ghost Train if I had to compare it. Once you've been on it, you know what's happening. But I still think it's a good ride. And something that, you know, the Forbidden Valley really needs another ride. Obviously got the 2 great B&M coasters, with one of them being Nemesis, which is going to be our next ride. Don't care what the queue is for this, we're getting in it. Let's get on the 1994 Beast, Nemi. So the app currently says 45 minutes, however the board here says 25 minutes. So we're going to be straight down that. So it's probably got about a 15-minute queue from here, which is good if they're running 2 trains. It depends whether they're running 1 or 2. I was just about to say, we haven't had it where you just walk down here in a long time. So let's get in the queue, or we're already in the queue for Nemesis. Just come off of a front row ride on Nemesis.
The group in front were too scared.
Yeah, didn't want to go on the front, and we just come down towards the Nemesis pit. And I've got to say, like, Nemesis is running amazingly for its age. However, the Nemesis monster is starting to look like it needs some TLC. This is one of the legs here, starting to deteriorate quite badly. I reckon within the next 5 years or so, this monster is going to need a serious overhaul. All we got to do is like zoom in and have a look. It's starting to crack and fall apart, and this is a brilliant piece of theming. So I don't think they'll ever get rid of it, but it will need proper renovations in the near future. It's good to see that the Retro Squad rides are really going down a treat in the park. Obviously the Funk and Fly in Forbidden Valley, the Super Trooper ride model is really popular. It's got quite a queue, so intense. They do have extended queue for along here, but it's still good to see that even on a quiet day, it's got quite a queue. So we filled up the refillable mug, and we're now heading more towards the Wicker Man, the front of the park, probably via the cable car.
We have no idea how long the queue is either.
We're just playing it because Galactica, according to the app, says that the queue is at capacity 60 minutes, and I don't personally think Galactica is worth that long a wait.
Galactica, but without the bit where you're on your back, and then yes, maybe.
That's just like what I think, and that's what the designer John Wardley said. He does not like the bit where it goes on his back. However, in the specification, he was told it had to, so they put that bit in. Anyway, we're heading back round towards the Sky Ride now. Could potentially be walking, but say hello to the duck washing in a puddle. But if the Sky Ride doesn't have a long queue, we'll jump on that, and that'll give us a foreshadow of what to expect for the Wicker Man queue. Got Blade running. Just a hop, skip, and we're on our way. already on the Sky Ride. Absolutely no queue going back towards Tower Street, so word of advice, if you want to get the cable car, the Sky Ride, go back to Wicker Man. Never a queue for it. I think it's because it's on the other side. A lot of people I don't think realise you can. But yeah, if you want to go from Forbidden Valley to Cloud Cuckoo Land, expect a long queue. Anyway, the benefit of going this way is not only do we get some stunning views of the edge of the garden, but we'll also be able to see the Wicker Man queue before we actually arrive, so we can make a decision as to whether we're going to queue for it. Based on the queue for Nemesis though, let's hope it's nice and quiet. So here comes the moment of truth as we approach Big Bob. We haven't got anyone in the extension queue, which is good. It looks like it's queuing for the first helix, so given the fact they're loading the trains fully now, we're looking about a half-hour queue, so we're jumping the queue and sacrifice ourselves to the Wicker Man. So here we are at the base of Big Bob. The Wicker Man waits, the GCI Woody 2018. They've got the extension queue open, however no one's queuing in it, so hopefully we should be able to wait about half hour for this. Let's get on the Wicker Man. So not even going to be queuing in the full helix, it's just to the end, so I reckon about 25 minutes. And the sky has turned blue for a ride, Lou. You're going to get a front row on this though?
I never do,
We never do. The only seat we need to get on is the front. Just come off the Wicker Man, and I think these are new down here. Underneath the counter they got these new like paintings that look new, even though I haven't noticed them before. As we all know, the Wicker Man shop is extremely well themed, from top to tail. They've even done the ceiling in this one. The blue skies are out. We've just ridden the Wicker Man. We only waited about 25 minutes for that. Looks like they're running a full free train service on it. Obviously, now the social distancing has relaxed to 1 metre in outdoor areas. They're filling the trains up fully, which is really helping the throughput. Like that has a really good throughput anyway, that ride. But it's running a beast today. Row 7.
The ride-ups, so nice.
Oh yeah, a couple of the ride-ups actually noticed my t-shirt, the "Don't staple me bro," I made a comment on it. One in the station, they were like, don't go on his side because he will staple you. And the baggage handler, like, I really love your t-shirt. If you really love this t-shirt, you can pick it up in our Teespring store. It's available if you click the link in the description. So now we're kind of making our way towards the X sector via the stage. Obviously the stage is an addition for the 2021 season. It was here in 2020, but they moved it and made it slightly larger. It's got some theming on it, so we're going to cut across the grass now. You can't see the bulk of the crowds now. But it's turned into a really lovely day here at Alton Towers. Right, so as we get closer to the stage, there's plenty of seating around here. Also got some new food stands over here, including a churros van and fish and chips. And there's some more just over this side behind this giant bee. Can't really see what it is from here. I think it's chicken and burgers by the looks of it. But yeah, plenty of places to sit. I'm kind of hoping they keep hold of this even in future seasons. It just gives a great place to have your lunch, and in the sun it's absolutely gorgeous to just look over at the towers.
Prepare for transportation.
Uh-oh, that sounds to me like somebody knocked the big shiny gold lever.
So they've got a show on at the moment with some of the new entertainment characters
It looks like
you're
you're
seeing
heading
around the
back
park.
in time. Come back safe and let me know what you discover on your adventure. Now, update required.
More updates!
This is my final update to make me work faster and stronger.
Upgrade sequence initiated.
So it's great to see the park investing in some proper entertainment on the stage. Anyway, we're going to head over to Spinball Wizard now, because apparently it's only got a 10-minute queue, which I ain't going to say no to that. It's not worth a massive queue, this one. But this is the 2005 Mauer spinning coaster. It's a, I think it's a prefab. I don't know whether it's a custom layout or a prefab, but it's pretty good nonetheless.
Delay getting onto the Spinball Wizard. I waited about 20 minutes, had a small time of downtime, and my god, that is running rough today. I'd probably say this coaster, I don't know how many more years it's got left in it, it is really rough. Obviously, because of the social distancing being reduced to 1 metre outdoors, they are loading the cars up fully because you're back to back, and because of the downtime, the queue is now all the way nearly to the entrance, so you're looking at a good 40 minutes from there. So I think we timed it about right, but yeah, I don't think I'll be rushing to get back on this one. So we've made a pass into X sector only to fill the mug up. We're not going to go on any of the rides there because Smiler's got over an hour queue and Blivy has the longest looking queue I've seen in a while. So we're going to head up to 13, your favourite ride in the park.
Wicker Man.
Well, okay. Oh, okay. I thought 13 was your favourite.
Used to be into Wicker Man.
Okay, fair enough. So the weather has totally changed and it's just beautiful now. You know, the shirt's off, soaking up some rays as we go past the towers. So just go past the towers where they're doing the restoration on the front banquet hall stained glass windows. See, the crowd levels aren't too bad today compared to what we're used to here. It's normally absolutely manic. Anyway, we're going to go around to 13 like I said before and have a look. Apparently it's got a 50-minute queue, but we will decide when we get there. So the little known shortcut to Dark Forest has been repaved this season, which is nice to see. This is the way to Mixtape, the waltzer they've got for the Retro Squad. And to be honest, before the Retro Squad arrived here, no one used this path. More people are using it nowadays. But yeah, before there was a sign saying, you know, Mixtape this way, no one came down here, and it is a brilliant way of beating the crowds down to Rita and 13. Not Mixtape, it's roller disco around here. I'm getting them all mixed up. Mixtape is the one in the X sector, and roller disco is this waltzer over here. I do like it, but I'm not the biggest fan of waltzers. They're just a bit vanilla. Don't really enjoy them per se. So we haven't actually ridden this one yet, though they have got permanent fences around it now, so maybe they're going to put another flat ride there once it's gone. Currently advertising a 50-minute queue. I very much doubt it will be 50 minutes long, but we're still going to be looking at a good half hour, 40 minutes. Let's head down to the woods today, Lou. Are you going alone? Right, so we've just spent 45 minutes queuing for 13 there. Quite slow operations from them, to be honest. So they're running 4 trains on it, and they've also got just the back car with the water jumpers in it now, so they've got an extra 4 seats in each. Also, they're not social distancing between the rows anymore, so I expect better from their like operations. You know, not great from them. I expect that to be like running much more efficient.
People that are on Wicker Man to come do this one.
Yes, definitely. Anyway, during the queue for that one, we booked to do the Extraordinary Golf, so this vlog's going to have a little bonus on the end. Park shuts in just over 45 minutes, however the Extraordinary Golf also shuts in 45 minutes.
Which we've always said, why does it not shut an hour later?
It should do, an hour or two, so we're going to head over there now. That's all the rides we're going to do. We're going to get the monorail, go back to the entrance and do some golf. So as we approach the entrance to the park,
I've got to say I've had a really good day in the park. Obviously the vlog isn't over yet. We will be doing coverage of the extraordinary golf. Paid for the full 18 holes. But yeah, we got quite a few rides done. It is busier than normal, but then after about the May half term, weekdays, it stays like every single day. I'm expecting it to be much busier tomorrow. However, we're just going to be taking that at our own pace. I'm not going to be vlogging that.
We're probably going to do dungeons, which is going to take up a portion of the day.
Yeah, we've got the dungeons to do. We haven't really spent any time in the X sector today. We visited for the freestyle machine. We didn't go on the spider.
That's our plan for tomorrow.
Yeah, first thing we're going to be doing that. So once we finish at in the X sector, we'll head out towards Gangsta Granny, that sort of thing. Because I would like to do that again at some point.
We haven't done Hex today.
The problem is the queues get really long for those rides, and certain rides at Alton Towers they could use with upping the ante with their operations. But overall, very happy with today. As you can see, people are starting to filter out now. The school trips are starting to go. So let's get the monorail to the golf course. Alright, so we got the Splash Landings monorail back, and we've
got the final seat.
Final seat, front row. Well, not the front because obviously the driver, but nearest down it. So the front of the monorail. Sadly, not a lot to see out the doors. Thanks to the decals. That's what I say. You see out the front. So a hop, skip and a jump, and we are at the mini golf now.
Cute.
Bit of a cute.
Golf.
Good job we prepaid. 18 holes, so you got obviously the first half over on the right, and then the second half on the left. They're all themed to Alton Towers rides, past and present. So we've entered for the hole 1 of 18. There's a bit of a queue, it's kind of the rush of people leaving, so for you it's a jump cut, for us it's probably about a 10-minute wait. So the first hole, Katanga Canyon, bit of a queue like I said before, and we got to share a golf club.
Because of COVID.
Running low on clubs. So Louise will go first, she'll get it right through.
I'm going to hit a child in the face with my ball.
Please don't, because there is quite a queue over there. So Louise with her first putt. Not a bad one. You're going to have to get it all the way because we've only got the one club. Here she goes on number 2.
Oh, he's gone for the hard route.
Woo. 2 and 3. So hole 2, Louise has gone for the hard way. Oh, it's worked.
Is that the hard way?
Yeah, that's the hard way.
Ooh.
Go on, see if you can get it in. She's going to go for 2. It's a par 3 on this one. Beautifully done.
I'm on the course, probably not a good idea. Oh, what was that?
It's the 4. Oh, screwed this one though. Louise on hole 3, which is Oblivion. It's a straight line, that's all she's got to do, get it into there. She's worried about catapulting into someone. Oh Christ. An idiot, me! Oh, how long are we going to be here for?
Okay, my max is 6. If I don't get it in, I'll be 6 tries.
Oh no, that's 5.
Okay, this is my final shot right now. Back over here.
Here we go, just gentle, nothing too... Okay, and you launched it over.
This one is much harder than you think. It's actually on a slope. Oh my god, Luke's coming. Anyway, as I was saying, it's on a slope and it's raised as well, like the Oblivion sign is raised.
They're almost too hard after seeing what you did.
What are you on? Shot?
2. This is number 3.
It's so hard, isn't it?
It's just I don't want to put it in someone's head.
Well, like I just did.
Number 3.
No. What's it at?
This is number 5.
Okay.
So 2 more than I'm out.
Yeah.
My last shot. Oh, do you know what? Screw it.
Too hard, that one.
6 and 6. Right, so hole number 4 is Oblivion. Number 3 is the X sector, which we just absolute bombed on that one. It is harder than it looks.
So hard. I said on there how hard it was.
The busyness of this place. 2 groups in front have left, haven't they?
Makes it much more.
They were big groups. A couple of them had like 2 or 3 kids, and the other one was like an adult group of about 6. So hopefully we can get through a bit quicker now. It is still very busy, but hole number 3, hole 4, sorry, is Oblivion, and you have the vertical drop. So there, yeah, if you fall in there, you come out the side. So she's going up the ramp, going down the vertical drop. Please don't hit me in the face. Oh.
Wait.
Is it going down?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh. There we go, for 2. Oh no.
I hate when it does that.
They got a little lump on the mound. Oh, 3.
Here he goes. I got it in 3. Oh no. He's gone out the side.
I'll take that, it's not terrible.
He's no match for me.
Not as good a shot.
I was going to say, you can do duel.
Look at this.
That's just the wind blowing it. Penalty.
Downhill slope. Right, here's number 2.
Casually in the foliage.
Oh no.
Yay!
3. So hole number 5 is a par 3. It's themed to Old MacDonald Farm, which was the children's themed area before CBeebies Land. I grew up with Old MacDonald's Farm. And yeah, the hole is pretty easy. You can either take the hard route through the chicken pen or go to the left. So you're going to go for the hard. You seem to be scoring all the hard ones at the moment.
Look at that tiny hole I've got to go through.
Right,
Practice
so we're
shot.
going for the action shot.
Practice shot.
No practice. There's a cue behind you. Here we go. Oh, we'll take it. It's gone behind. You didn't go through the chicken pen, but still not a bad shot.
Why is my ball really dirty now?
It's a dirty ball. Oh no, it's going into the next hole. Go on, you've got to get it in the yoke.
What the hell?
Oh,
Why is it not going my way?
shot number 5. There we go.
He's going to beat me on this one. Where did it go? Oh.
No, we're not going to hit that.
That's about what I said, guys. Although.
Shot number 3 now.
You get a penalty
No, that is a penalty.
for being a boy. No.
Shot number 4. Hole number 6, and we're at Old MacDonald's Windmill. Louise is going to try and get it into the barn. Oh my god. That would have really hurt had it hit me. So yeah, we're just going to get it round Old MacDonald's Windmill over to his pumpkin patch. Just going for a practice swing. Right, that's your last practice.
Okay, now this is real.
This is live, first shot. You have to do this for Louise so she doesn't rage quit.
What?
Nothing, carry on.
I'm going to go over here.
She's not going for the... Oh my god! That hole wasn't there, she just made that.
Shut up!
Totally just made that hole. So she's going through, she's got the pig behind her. She was aiming for here, and then it comes out of the pig's mouth. And now she's swinging to the pumpkin patch.
This is really tricky.
Bloody scarecrow, eh? 4. So, are you coming over to watch the amazement of this guy? I wouldn't stand there, but stand close. Ready?
We're waiting.
Here we go. Here's the pig. I don't get a practice shot, do I?
Do you want a practice shot? But you have to go back to the beginning.
That's fine. Don't worry. Don't need practice shots.
Because you're a boy.
There's 2. Oh, rejected.
You wish you had that practice right now.
5. Oh,
Oh my god, so bad.
number 6. 6. Number 7, Rita. We're going for launch. She's got to shoot it right up the middle.
I'm so excited.
Okay, go on. Oh my god. Thank god it's got a wall on the end. Where'd the ball go?
Where'd it go?
There we go. Number 3. Beautiful.
Yay.
Did you see this?
Oh,
Oh, it's about in the same place as yours stop.
yeah. Can't have that, can we?
So from Rita to Ugland now. And Louise takes her first shot. Past the dragon, the dinosaur. Oh, it's just gone off the course. It's coming back on. Lining up for shot number 2, Louise. Oh. Shot number 3. Beautiful.
That was so close. Very easy for this one to come off the course. Oh,
So close. 3 and 3. The final hole on the first half of the course. So hole number 9 is Duel. Par of 4, quite a difficult one. Louise to shoot. Yeah, let's press this button. So there is a undead have arisen. Prepare to duel. It doesn't do anything. So Louise is going to take her first shot. Oh my god, that's a belter. Oh, beautiful. Was that 3?
that was good.
Totally meant to go through this tiny narrow gap.
Oh,
Oh, the spirit's the bait. No way.
that was so
The
close.
spirits just wouldn't let it be. That would have been a brilliant hole in one.
Yeah, that would have been.
So the first half is over now, and believe it or not, it's a tie with no cheating whatsoever so far.
Only 2 practice shots, but that's
2 practice,
allowed.
that was allowed. I did allow it. Anyway, we've got the second half to go now, which there's a bit more of a queue. It's busied up on this side now, which is strange because the first hole there's literally no queue whatsoever. So probably be about another 40 minutes doing this, and then we'll be leaving. First hole to kick off the second part of the course is Nemesis, followed by the Nemesis monster. So this hole here, you've got to go up the bank, try not to go over the top and kill anyone.
Oh god, that's good.
And then into the hole of blood. Louise is to line up her first shot.
With that rock in the way up there, that's just not good.
Oh, no, that's it. Oh, she launched it.
Oh.
Oh, not bad. It's going down. No way. No way.
What the hell?
Hole in 1.
Hole in 1, here we go. Oh, look at that. Do you know what? It weren't bad.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
So hole number 10 is the Nemesis monster. Obviously the beast opened in 1994. Got to get it all the way along here over this huge ramp and down to the other side. Right, so Louise to take her first shot over the Nemesis bound. Oh my god, don't hit it that hard. I don't want to knock anyone out. Going up. Oh.
No!
Practice swing. Oh.
I hit someone.
No, not quite. So Louise on shot number 2.
You have to have 1 go. Well, everyone's having 1 go through the metal. Yeah.
Oh.
Blue.
Oh.
Gotta go.
Back to where you started. 5. Last shot. Oh, 5.
Whee! Whoa! Oh! Oh!
So, number 4. Hole 12 is the rip sort, and it's the only one that has a loop. So you can either take the easy route, which is down the side, or you can go through the loop. Or you can even take the helix that goes around the loop. Which one are you going for, Lou?
The loop.
I'm going to try the loop. We've both got to try the loop. Louise is going for the loop.
Chose the wrong one.
Went for the helix.
Never mind.
Take it. Just going to put it in. Oh, not quite. Here we go, number 3. Oh, that was so close. It's cruel, this game. Cruel. 4. Right, through the loop, yeah?
Yes. Oh, the bottom of the loop. The bottom of the loop. There.
Oh, it went through. Did it go through the loop?
No, it went through the bottom half.
Oh, well, that'll do. 2. Denied. Shot 3. Oh no, there's a little mound on this one, isn't there? 4. Both on 4. Hole 13, Galactica Louise took it just before I was starting to record. Straight over, so you can either do the jump or through the ramp, which Louise took the safe route.
That's not a route.
Here we go, number 3 for Louise.
Why am I going so hill? I
Oh, so close. Oh, 6. 6 it is. Traffic's not more. Right, it's number 2. Yeah.
No.
Right, so Louise is going to shot. Do not go for the top one, Lou, because the people in front, the hole's blocked and they've lost 2 of their balls. There we go. Straight down the middle.
Scanning's not going to come out anymore.
A vault sealed for 2 centuries.
3. So at hole number 15 now, which is the treetop quest, which is kind of, I think it was Nutty's Squirrel's tree ride at one point. However, they've changed it to the treetop quest. So it was rethemed. What's the par on this one though? 3. So Louise to take her first shot.
This is tricky.
It's just a straight line one, to be honest.
Is it?
Go on then. Oh my god, and you just swung that in my face.
We have to do an odd one.
Oh,
You were pulling your pants.
it did look like it was going straight in. 2. That was fluky.
Yikes. Did it go back through? Oh, it's there.
Just a gentle tap, 'cause it's downhill.
Oh, could go his way.
No, it's found a little divot.
This is 4. This is 5.
So we've decided to call it. We've got a dinner reservation very shortly, so we're having to leave. However, we've done 15 of the 18 holes. It's just the queues towards the end were quite bad, so we're going to call it. Oh, we want to do the M1 to get rid of the balls. Okay, so we come round, do the M1. Lucky last hole. Get it in and you win. In the red and it goes a win. Oh.
That was a little practice shot.
If you get it in the red, you win the whole game. Blue will do. Right. Right guys, so that is our coverage on Alton Towers for July. Had a really good time.
Yeah.
Probably the only thing,
Longest queue of the day.
I was just about to say, the extraordinary golf, I think it was slightly overbooked, but that can't really be avoided. They should have really made it so it's just pre-books. Anyway, we're going to head back to the car now, and we're going to make our way home. If you enjoyed the video, by all means leave a like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next vlog.
Bye.
Bye.